Blaney working that outside lane around Kyle Busch through the tunnel turn. Oh, we got one around.
Quin Houff is around, and he is into the inside retaining wall, and that'll put us back under caution at lap 17. Restarted 32nd.
Already coming around. I don't know if maybe he was underneath somebody. Not sure if that was Brennan Poole possibly, but maybe he was underneath them, tried to avoid hitting them, and the car came out from underneath him and spun all the way. Went 3 wide, and that actually shuffled back. William Byron. Here's Jimmy Johnson to the inside of the 38. John Hunter Newton. Oh, big crash. Erik Jones.
Jones hard into the wall, and that's Tyler Reddick right with him. And we are back to caution for the 5th time today. Lap 72. Heavy damage on the right side of Reddick's car. Tyler Reddick.
It looks like Erik Jones ahead of him. Is Erik Jones going to get loose? Oh, no, he just checks up trying to go around a slower car, and Tyler Reddick had a huge head of steam coming. And as Jones moved down to go around that slower car, Tyler Reddick and he make contact, sends both of them around into the inside wall.
They were battling for 13th. There was a slow car to the outside of Jones. Oh, and he just misses the Fitch inertia barrels there at the head end of pit road and catches the pit wall.
No, but thank goodness there is that safer barrier on that inside wall to help that impact.
Well, these two came into the race separated by just 1 championship point, 16th and 17th.
Look at how far down those skirts and those fenders were over the rear tires of the 4 car. So we'll keep an eye on that with other cars. Oh, spin.
Michael McDowell had a great run here yesterday. Finished in the 8th spot, and he has used up the left side of that Mustang.
Mike, he had hit the wall at the end of the front stretch about 2 laps ago. I'm not sure he didn't get in trouble then.
Second caution of the day comes at lap 15.
Well, clearly that car went around in a hurry, made heavy impact to the left side. Oh yeah, that's a right rear tire that went down probably from that impact or that contact that he made. You see the right side already had some damage. Cut that right side tire down. Doesn't take much with these fenders as flared as they are to get in on the tire and cut that tire down.
So this look is from earlier, not from the incident, but several laps prior.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the 9. So the 9 was pushing. See if he can capitalize.
Spinner.
Oh, Christopher Bell.
Oh, he has torn that car up.
Backed it into the wall after having a strong day, strong finish, 4th place finish yesterday. Running great up through the field in 18th position right there.
All right, let's look for Christopher Bell in the 95. Already
around.
Yep.
That's off the exit of the tunnel turn. And you know, there's an apron there where a lot of times if you're trying to make a pass,
Truex's car. So it's Ford, Toyota, then Bubba Wallace, the first Chevrolet in 4th. Oh, around goes Chris Buescher. And he straightens it out and saves it.
But the caution is out.
Lap 46, 5th the yellow flag of the day.
Well, I'm curious. You know, we just heard from Christopher Bell. You can see he's in that outside lane. Eric Almirola to the inside. You know, by Almirola kind of running him wide, he just got up to that top groove and tried to stay in the gas, and the car just came around on him.
And there was still a bit of speedy dry up there, and once his right tires were in it, around he went. Garrett Smithley gets the free pass and will be back on the lead lap. Here's another look.
I just think he was a little bit wider off of that corner than he wanted to be, but didn't want to give up the position, so he stayed in the throttle. Not allowed the back of the car to come out from underneath him.
Nice save, but a lot of damage.
It's a great slow motion shot. In the throttle, spinning those rear tires, trying to keep it out of that outside wall.
Kurt Busch got quite a scare in this one. Let's ride along.
Too wide right here on exit. Stay low. Got one in the fence. Just stay low. Very bottom against the wall. Okay, you're good. He's rolling right there in front of you.
And aerodynamics, the 9 of Chase Elliott are running today.
Now Mike and Jeff.
Oh, Kyle Busch, heavy contact. Wow.
With 9 laps to go in stage 2, Kyle Busch
Now that's
piles up his Camry.
That's something you don't see very often. He was in a pretty heated battle with Ryan Blaney.
Virtually, we don't know if there was contact. There was a lapped car involved as Kyle Busch was racing Ryan Blaney.
Well, the GPS is what, sets this up. And I mean, to me, that thing is usually pretty accurate, that virtual car, as far as from positioning. So pretty good chance that somehow Blaney was able to get to the inside of the 18 and they made contact.
And Kyle Busch. And here's a NASCAR ENG camera that shows you what happened here. ENG is an acronym for electronic news gathering. They were shooting footage for later. He's been lead lap all day. Let's see what happens to the Connecticut driver who was 27th.
Just looks like another one of those incidences, Mike, where he got really loose coming through the tunnel turn, maybe got a little wide up into that traction compound. The back end comes around, like we've seen happen to a few other competitors. Wow, look at the rear tires come off the ground as Bubba Wallace goes down on the apron and hits a ramp that's down there.
Want to go for a wild ride with Mr. Preece?
Clear. 5-1, whatever lane you need. Whatever lane you want here.
Well, yeah, you could just see he was just in an awkward position. There goes Bubba Wallace by as Ryan Preece makes contact in the inside wall, but he's just in one of those positions where there's a couple cars really blocking the air to get clean air to his race car, and he drifted up the racetrack a little bit. Let's watch Bubba Wallace. Look at the rear tires come off the ground right as he hits that transition to the pavement. Front tires, then the back tires. And does a great job not hitting the wall.
Jeff, that's the exit of the old 3/4 mile course as well.